Welcome back. In the middle of Dallas. Oh my God, it's hot out here. Oh, turn the AC up. Whew. Oh, it's hot. It's 103. I'm not complaining too much because, oh, wow, really, sir? That was horrible event. That was a horrible event. Is that a word? I don't know. He deserved a toot for that one. Man. All right, anyway. I'm back into Dallas. Back fighting with these people in Dallas. I'm up on the steering wheel. We are headed to a terminal in Ohio. So right now, currently I'm on 635 north, 635 north. I gotta go all the way to I-30, take I-30 all the way out to at least the whole Memphis, West Memphis. It seems like that's pretty much my route and area now. But yeah, that's the way that I'm going. I mean, I guess there's another way. If I want to go up through St. Louis and you know, do I want to go that way? Do I want to go that way? No, I don't want to go a different way. Let's just keep with the same route I've been taking. I think I'm gonna go on the Bluegrass Parkway. I think it's called the Bluegrass Parkway. Pretty sure. Up through Dyersburg. I can't remember the number. Look, I'll put it on the map of which way I wanted to go. I think that's generally the way I like to go. But yeah. Freaking Dallas. I like Dallas though. I actually wouldn't mind moving to Dallas, but I'm the type I need to live in the burbs on the outside. That way I can, like, you know, wherever I decide to live in the next 6 months to a year, I am in no rush to find a place to live. I have my home, my house. My friend always liked to correct me. I have my house in, you know, the Fort Cavazos area. But that's not my home. I mean, I bought that house with the intentions of making it, of it being a rental. Like, and I'm glad I'm actually living that out right. What are y'all walking down the highway? Y'all almost mad at each other? Some going different ways. But I bought that house with the intentions in 2020 of this is gonna be a rental property. So, and this is not my forever home. It's my second house I bought. So, you know, but I don't know where home is gonna be for me. So, but Dallas isn't too bad. I mean, there's a lot going on in Dallas. I like Houston too, but still Texas is a little bit further away from my family than I would like to be. Especially in like retirement life. I just wanna, you know, chill. But Dallas is hot. Texas is hot. And I feel like I'm a tropical people at heart. Shout out to my island people. I loved Hawaii. It was 85 year round. Couldn't complain. But this, like, I can't remember what summer it was. We had like 70 something days, over 100 degrees with no rain. Like, in Dallas we'd be struggling, or in Texas we'd be struggling. And I was down in a little bit lower in central Texas, so we really didn't get no rain. I'm gonna get over here. I got about 2 miles to the exit. So I-80 comes into 635 right here, and generally it's packed. Most of the time you can see trucks coming off of there. Even when I come off of there, it's a little bit of a hassle sometimes. But I gotta prepare for this I-30 exit 8. which my trucking path GPS, I know where I'm going, so I'm using trucker path only. But trucker path still has it as 8 Bravo or 8B for whatever reason, but there's been a lot of construction. Speaking of which, in one of my previous videos, I showed me getting onto 635 from 30. That was the video that I went and parked at Atomic Parking. Well, I went through there on my way in the other day, and that whole hard turn left right thing and all the bumps, that's completely gone. It flattens out to what it's actually gonna be. So that whole construction area, whoa, we're slowing down here. Oh, hazards. We are slowing down good. So that whole construction area has changed a lot, and I was up on the wheel, ready for it, prepared, and it was completely different. So I need to get footage of that, because that's a major intersection that has changed. I just want them to be done with this construction. All right, lady, we can move up a little bit. And it's too low of a gear. There we go. Yeah, this interchange right here is always horrible. You got construction. It's slow to get up there. You got trucks trying to get up there. It's a nightmare. Oh, there it is. So you see on the left over here, those cars coming down the ramp, that's the new entrance. But if you see where the kind of like the fire truck and the lights are going, that's the old entrance. So, you know, I'm happy that they got the new one done, and you kind of have a smoother interchange to get on. All right, people, like, all right, Equinox, I think it's Equinox, you're the last one to go through. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, let's be civil here, people. And I knew that was gonna happen. Now, one thing I can't control is who jumps in front of me. Go ahead, people, do you, boo-boo. Do you, boo-boo. You can hit that car in front of you if you want to. Now, they need to fix this one. So this one is still tight to get on, but it's not too bad. You just wait to the last minute, push it over, and then go as far to the right that you can so you don't hit over here. But this is almost done. Good job, Dallas. Good job. Get up this hill. I'm actually light today. I love this customer. This is one of our top customers. I like getting loads from them. Generally, they're far and they're never heavy. Never over 20,000 pounds. This one's under 10, really. Oh yeah, but back to Dallas and why I would live here. So wherever I decide to live, I do want to live in the suburbs of that metro area. I don't want to be out in the country. I ain't no country person. But I don't want to be smack dab in the city, and it'd be too busy for anything I got going on. And then I also want the city to have, I want it to be a spot like, okay, so like a concert's going on. I want it to be a spot like Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, I don't know, Nashville. I'm just throwing one out there. A place that is on the list of major concerts and tours, and they gotta have sports teams. I'm tired of living in military towns that I've grown up in my whole life, with the exception of Hawaii. And I actually live near, I live near downtown. But I'm tired of living in places that I have to travel 2-3 hours just to go and have entertainment. Military towns, sorry to say it, they suck. There's nothing there, nobody comes there, and if it wasn't for the soldiers or the military presence, the town, there would be no reason why nobody goes there. You know, so, but, you know, that's what you're kind of stuck with. And so now, when I live somewhere, I have no problems with Dallas. The traffic is freaking crazy. Houston is, I like Houston. Charlotte is a little big city of the South, the QC. I would definitely move to Charlotte. You know, and that's really close to home. Charlotte is a prime target for where I move to. Atlanta, on the outskirts, is a prime target of where I would move to live and not be too far from family. Those are perfect for me. I don't want to be too far from the water. I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign, and I love being near water. Not floodable water, but water. I want to be able to, you know, not too much of a drive, hit the beach. Enjoy myself. I miss Hawaii so much. It was so beautiful. Ah, man, I used to leave work and go to the beach and do like a sunset run just after work in the middle of the week, just for my mental stability. I'm very big on, you know, having great mental health, even because my mental health has been horrible most of my adult life. And I'm very big on going to therapy. And you gotta get out and do something. You gotta eat. You have to exercise. You have to get some sun. I was actually vitamin D deficient in Hawaii because I stayed inside a uniform on all the time. So I started going to the beach and stuff. So those are the things that I kind of want of a place that I finally will call home one of these days. Let me over, please. Thank you. But since I got trained my CDL here in Dallas, it's kind of grown on me. I'm used to Dallas's traffic. I'm used to fighting with Dallas we used to start at about 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, and you know, everybody wouldn't wake up and start. It was like, yeah, it'd be so calm. And then as soon as you hit around 6, 7, sun starts to come up, you're like, where did all these people come from? Everybody's in a rush to get to school, get to work, get the kids, you know, wherever they gotta go. And traffic starts, accidents start. And you're just looking at people like, man, it was calm out here from 3 to 5, 6 to 9. Yeah, not too much. All right, hot shot. You like how I use that? Hot shot. Uh-oh, we're coming to a stop. Ooh, we're coming to a stop real quick. If you don't know, now you know. Put my hazards on to let the trucks behind me know that, hey, I'm slowing down. Please don't hit me, sir, ma'am, driver. Can I get in that lane? I don't think I can get in that lane right now. I'm pretty sure I passed by the no trucks in the left lane, and I don't think it's ended the restriction. I'm not snitching on you, dude. Do you, boo-boo? But I kind of want to, if I could have got over there with you to get past some of this traffic. I don't know. It is what it is. We're in Garland, so the northeast side of, northeast side of Dallas. And we started this load a little bit late. The load wasn't ready. Why would you want to get over at the last? Oh, because now you see the no truck in the left lane sign. I did not see your signal light at all. I was looking in my mirrors to make sure that wide load or oversized load wasn't, you know. Way to go, hero. See what I mean? Dallas, you gotta be up on your P's and Q's. And I'm working on not cursing as much. Or at least on camera. Because off camera, they be getting it. And then this horn, the air horn, you're gonna get a little toot toot. You do some crazy stuff. Like this one, beep, beep, but I ain't going nowhere. I am considerate. I ain't no pushover, but I am considerate. Like, I don't want to like linger right next to this oversized load. It's tight. Give people space. I need fuel. I wanted to wait till I got far outside Dallas. Since this load was kind of held me up from my normal. It is what? It's 14. It's 2 o'clock. Oh, I don't like going by this guy that close. It's 2 o'clock, and generally speaking, this is my bedtime. This is. Don't get me wrong. I slept the entire time that I was at the customer. I was there for about 3-4 hours. Which I think a part of that is my fault, because I got antsy. So I had been on my 34 reset, and I came back to the truck last night because it should have ended last night. I know it was Labor Day weekend, and I anticipated, okay, so they might give me something in the morning between whenever my driver manager gets back to work, you know, cool. So I slept in the truck, and then I was up, you know, I'm used to waking up around 3-4, you know, that time, early wee hours of the morning. So I got up, and I'm kind of like trying to go to sleep, trying to be up and make sure I don't miss the load when it comes in. Went in, saw the GM, the manager that's, you know, over the Sunnyvale lot, and talked to him for a little bit. And then I was just like, all right, let me go back to the truck. Boom, I got my load. I was like, okay, cool. Well, it said the load will be ready. It said get it empty from our terminal here in Dallas, take it over to the customer, but it said a 3 o'clock time. And I don't know why at that time that I was like, I'm just gonna go get the load, because it was my normal time of getting up and going. So I got there, got my empty, got there, and he's like, yeah, that load's gonna be a minute. I was all right, cool. I'll go to Sleeper Berth, I will do a 8-2 split, meaning that I'll sit here for roughly 2 to 3 hours, minimum of 2 hours, and then when it's time to take a 10-hour, I will only have to take an 8-hour. Sir, get over in your lane. This is tight. Jesus. Whew. So anyway, so meaning when I'm done for the day, I only have to do an 8-hour break, which is fine. So it turned out okay. You know, everything's a positive outlook on everything. The positive outlook on it was one of my favorite, you know, loads to get from one of my our customers. I got. I'm going back to Akron, Ohio. Cool. It's a straight shot, nothing else in between. 1,200 miles, driving straight there. Cool, like that. And I got me a nice nap. I got to work on some videos. I had a 4-hour nap. Not really. I talked on the phone for the most part. But I got like a 2-hour nap, which was amazing. And then I woke up as he knocks on the door. Guy's pretty cool there. Shout out to him. He knocks on the door and he's like, there's your trailer. Like I get up and I go, I can barely see him. Like I'm so tired of like, coming out of my sleep. And he's like, yeah, there's a trailer. I was like, where? And I look over next to me, and they were dropping the trailer next to me. I was like, isn't that convenient? I get my trailer, it's dropped right here. Don't have to search for it. Nothing. All right, Pam. All right, Pam. You're not supposed to be over there, Pam. Or maybe you are. I don't know. I wasn't going. I'm trying to get away from this hot shot, so I'm trying to give him enough room. But yeah. So, as always, there's positivity in everything that you do. And that's part of my positivity for today. Is I got an amazing nap to get well rested before I got on the road after my 34. Now, does it eat into when my next 34 will be? Absolutely. But who knows when life will take that time back? Because all we have in life is time. And it's all about how you use that time to the best of your advantage. How do we only got 24 hours a day, and at the end of life, our time clock is up. How do I spend that time? I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm now learning to be happy during that time. Happy, joyous, free. And not letting little small inconveniences get me down. What are we doing here? I still don't think I can be in that lane. I don't want to be in there right now. But every time somebody else does something, not saying I want to follow, but he's moving forward and I'm stuck with a light load that I can get past these people, but I want to do it legally and not with all these cars coming. Oh, so I do want to stop at a Pilot though. I think I know the one I want to stop at. It's a 1.9, which is, you know, owned by Pilot, I guess. Pilot affiliate. I think I want to stop there. It's a new 1.9. I want to say it's in Sulphur Springs, something like that. Or Rockwell. I don't know. It's on this route. Oh, see? Yep, I was right. I could not get over in that left lane because there's the sign that now says no trucks in the left lane. I know what I'm talking about. I know, you just know you've been on this route before. You just know that don't look right where you're doing right there, buddy. In that area that you're doing it. Because I would have done the same thing, and I want to do the same thing, but I couldn't. And I knew I couldn't legally, because I'm not about to get no ticket for being in the wrong lane. Why we're slowing down. But this is generally the area that I start filming when I film coming into Dallas. I always like to start about here because it's like the wind up. It goes to 3 lanes, now it's going back down to 2, but it goes to 3 lanes, and then all the outskirts of the city people start coming out. Anybody commuting? Oh, that's a nice building. So what is that? Is that a college? I don't know. It's different. Out in the middle of nowhere. Caught my attention. Shut me up. Shut me up. Alright, people. Alright, people. Oh, come on. You're in the... I gotta slow down. I don't like pulling up on people too fast. Plus, I want to keep my top safety rating. I don't know if you can notice, I'm in a really good mood today. It is the beginning of my, I guess, my work week. I had home time. And I'm really dedicated to this channel. And let me tell you why I'm dedicated to this channel. I went and I made a purchase. So I bought a new computer. So because the computer that I was using, I couldn't do it. I have my phone, and I was like the computer I bought last time was like, I bought it in like 2018. It was like 300 bucks. I bought it because I was going to Vietnam. I was on mission in Vietnam, and I needed a computer to continue doing some military courses for my senior leader course that I was in. I needed a computer, but they wanted to give me they gave me a government computer, and they were like, oh, you can just use the VPN, and while you're over there, I was like, listen, the way y'all government military grade stuff is set up, I'm liable to be in this course and can't log in the computer or whatever the case may be, so I need a little computer. Just something to get me over. I didn't want to spend too much money. And I've had that computer for a while. And before that, I had the other computer that I owned was an iMac. So I had an iMac, but I had to bought this iMac in 2011, and that iMac is still going strong. So when I went to Mac, the guy, Apple, the guy, he was, you know, talking about trade-ins of other things. And I was like, well, I got an iMac at home. I was like, can I trade that in? He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it's from 2011. He said, sure, no problem. You can go ahead and bring that right on in. We can recycle it for you. I was like, oh, you tried it. He was like, you got a dinosaur sitting in your house. I was like, hey, that computer is still going good. Since 2011, no issues. Yeah. Speaking of which, that's Apple calling me. They want to set me up with my business thing, but I'll do it later. I set up a business account with Apple because I do have my business, and they were supposed to call me to set up, like, going over stuff. Now is not the time. But yeah, so I ended up getting a MacBook Pro, the classic gray. I'm a classic man. So I got the MacBook Pro Classic 14-inch. I really didn't need the 16-inch. That was an additional $500. I get very antsy when I spend a lot of money, and that was a lot of money. So yeah, but you know, shout out to the guy at Apple. He really took his time, you know, and explained to me what I was getting and the difference between the Air, or the MacBook Air, and the Pro, and what I needed it for. And we made an informed decision, because I just don't like spending money like that. Now, if it came to spending that money on somebody else and the gifts and but me, I'm like, But I had a purpose, and the purpose was to be able to edit content, be on the road, have a fast enough computer. And I have made about 4 or 5 videos since buying the computer. Labor Day. I can't remember which day I bought it. Labor Day weekend. But I'm able to pump these videos out fast, upload speed, download. Like, the computer is awesome, and I'm very happy with my purchase. So you're gonna see a lot more content, a lot more frequent content. I was able to go back, so some of these videos that you're seeing now are older videos that I have recorded that I just couldn't edit because the file size was too large to go on my little small PC. And I'm gonna get over, thank you, sir. My little small PC, and you know, but we're gonna be back. Yeah. Whew. All right. Traffic is pretty thick here. I guess I can record. No. All right. Well, that's it for this little segment. Peace.